feedback or questions. You are online.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you? Excited with many questions?
Oh, yes. There we go. So probably we should introduce ourselves. My name is Anastasia and I work in the marketing department.
And my name is Kristina. I work in residence life and housing. I'm responsible for your accommodation, so I guess you will have many questions for me.
And probably we should start discussing what our freshmen should bring on campus, what is provided, all this jazz.
Well, maybe before starting asking questions, I can tell you a few words about the residence halls. We have three buildings. These are Skaptupara 1, Skaptupara 2, and Skaptupara 3. And they offer different kind of accommodation. In Skaptupara 2, most of the rooms are double with private bathroom. Skaptupara 1 has apartments where two double rooms share the bathroom. And Skaptupara 3, this is the newest building, and it has only double rooms with private bathroom. All the rooms are furnished. You have bed, you have desk, you have chair, you have wardrobe, drawers. So what you have to bring here is bed sheets, towels, things that you will need to dress up, to eat maybe. And you also can find a list in our website. It's in the freshmen's section. It says what to bring on campus. You can read it and find out what to bring. Nastya used to be a student here, and maybe she can share experience about her first
what to bring and what not. Well, I would say that you can find anything here. If you forget something like a towel, for example, you just go to the nearest store, which is 5 minutes from Skapto, and you buy it from there. If you don't want to do that, obviously you should bring it with you. I would just advise to bring linens and towels for sure. Otherwise, like all the kitchen stuff, cups and whatnot, it's very easy to find it here, and most probably you will not need it during your first day or two. So just don't overpack. Don't overthink this as well. Bring your personal belongings, obviously clothes and shoes and all this stuff. And yeah, yourself is the most important thing.
Well, maybe it is important to say that we have laundry here in the two buildings where you can take and have your clothes washed. And in Blagoevgrad, everything is 5 to 10 minutes away.
That's true.
So you can buy whatever you need. You can eat. Also, the canteen is here in the campus. We have cafeteria in one of the buildings. Also, computer labs. All rooms has internet connection plus Wi-Fi. So
true.
I guess this is one of the
most important questions because you come somewhere first and you need connection, maybe to tell your mom that you're okay and that everything is fine. So yes, I think we get the connection during our first day or two, right? Usually when you come.
Well, maybe not the first, the second day, because you need passwords.
Okay, right, yes. I'm trying to remember as well.
Yeah, you have to register your devices, and you need some kind of instructions how to deal with confidentiality.
Yeah. Otherwise, we have free Wi-Fi connection in the ABF center, student center, and I believe in the other student center as well. So you need to use your internet urgently. As soon as you come, you will have an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yes. Maybe we should talk a little bit about RAs and who are those creatures.
When you live in the buildings, you're not alone. First of all, we have 24 hours guards who are in the building, and also we have hall directors in each building. Hall directors work from 3 p.m. until midnight because We know you're busy during the day, but you have free time in the evenings. And these hall directors, they have assistants. These are resident assistants. This is something that is usual for the American style of education. Yeah. It is not usual for Bulgaria, for example, and I'm sure most of the countries in Europe has no resident assistants, but resident assistants are students. They are same like you. They just help us for many, maybe for you minor things, but these are things that are really important. First of all, they help you to feel like home.
True.
Because you can ask them whatever you want, not only things connected to the academic things, but also what to do, where to go, how to reach something. They have duties every day during the day and also during the night. They will help you with many, many things, believe me. So when you first come in SCAP for check-in, yes, resident assistants are the first to meet you.
I just wanted to say that. I remember, one of the first people that I met here was a resident assistant because they're showing you around, and actually he took us on tour to see Blagoevgrad just to get acknowledged with the city as well and where to go. So they're very helpful people.
And also, you also can be resident yes, assistant next year when you have experience, and when I'm sure many of you will want to apply, because you will have many connections if you like to communicate with people. This is a really good thing and paid, well paid.
That is true.
Job here.
Yes. Well, since we're talking about RAs, they're not only helping, but they're also maintaining some rules, and they're making sure that you follow those rules. So maybe we should discuss what are the rules and what you can and cannot do.
Well, maybe the most important thing is AUBG campus is no smoking area. You don't smoke in the rooms. This is very important. Also, we have quiet hours because there is a university, and during the week we require after 11 p.m.
True.
not to make noises that can be disturbing for the others. Friday and Saturday, these quiet hours are later because it's normal.
Because it's the weekend.
The weekend is for party, but still there are people who might be busy with something. We don't want to make them suffer because you're having a party. Yes. And the RAs, the resident assistants, are the people to knock on your door if you are making noise and to warn you first, but they also can report you, and you can be fined for noise or whatever kind of disturbance.
You shouldn't be fined. Yes, don't be fined, please. Are there any other rules except for quiet hours? Maybe electronic devices, like, supplies?
Well, there are many rules. I really don't want to bother you with the rules right now. Maybe what is more important is to feel comfortable, to know that everybody is friendly here, everybody is willing to help, not only the employees, but also the students. They help a lot to each other.
Yeah, we do. Do you feel like we can cover any other topic or from what we already discussed?
Well, I see a question
we already have some questions, so that's what I'm looking at. What size are the bed sheets? I believe it's a single.
It's a standard twin size.
Yes.
The dimensions are 90 centimeters per 180 centimeters.
Yes. I believe that's correct. Not the queen, not the king size.
Not the king size, but the twin.
Okay. Do students eat food together?
Of course, yes.
You are allowed and you're encouraged to eat food together if you wish to do so. It's a perfect place to do so in the canteen, or if you want to go somewhere out in the city. And actually, during your orientation week, you will be doing so a lot because this is one of those times when you're going to meet a lot of new people, and most probably you're going to end up with some really good friends from this week.
Well, we
So,
have
yeah.
a lot of lobbies where
Yes,
you can gather
also.
together and eat together. And also we have kitchen in
Yes.
every building where you can cook if you like to cook something yourself.
Yeah.
For the kitchens, because you may ask, they have everything there, but if you want to bring your favorite pot, bring it. This is
Yeah, whatever you want to bring with you. Just make sure that it fits, the suitcase and whatever is allowed on the plane. And yes, or a car. Can first-year students work as RAs?
Well, usually the resident assistants are chosen at the end of the semester. So for this academic year, we have the resident assistants that are already hired. In case the middle of the year, for the next semester, someone decides to leave the position, we offer what's the no, you can apply for this position, but we usually prefer the resident assistants to have experience. So probably the answer is not this year, but always there are exceptions.
Yeah.
If you're a good candidate, you can be chosen. Why not?
Usually it is not common that a first-year student is an RA because you need the time to apply. But yeah, as said, anything can be possible, I guess. Are roommates just chosen randomly, or it's by nationality or major or anything else?
Well, I know that this is a very important question for the freshmen. Students already selected their places, and all the new students are assigned places to the vacancies that we have left. But this is the last week. If you have some preference, like in which building to live, or if you have friends that you know and you want to share the room with them, you can contact me. You can find me, my contacts in the website. Once again, my name is Kristina Stamatova. So you can tell me your preferences and I will try to satisfy you.
Yeah,
if it is possible.
That was actually the case with me. When I was coming here, I already had a friend here who studied, and she sent me out for the room, so I already knew where I'm living and whom I'm living with. But this
lucky girl.
This is probably an exception because most probably you don't know anyone, or you know only freshmen that you met somehow already. But yeah, if you have some preferences, I guess.
Well, we have a room matching questionnaire that you can fill in and that I can use to match you with something who has similar preferences. But in general, if you don't say anything, you will have random roommates. And I think this is the good thing.
Which is fun because you get to know different people and you learn to live together.
Well, I guess the next question will be, what if I don't like my roommate?
Oh yeah, that's
that's why the first 3 weeks of school we allow room changes.
Really?
So okay. You didn't know?
I never came across the issue. I guess that's why I was thinking.
Okay, at the beginning of each semester, you can change your room. You have to come to residence life office, ask what the vacancies are, if there are, or what kind of changes could be done. But first of all, come here, meet people. This is a process when you come and have to live with someone that you don't know.
Yeah.
Give some time to
adjust,
know about this person, to match your habits, to see what you like or what you dislike, to discuss the things that you can do together or things that you don't like to do together.
Yeah, just don't jump into conclusions during your first couple of days at least. There was a question about an iron. Can you bring one on campus to your room?
Yes, you can bring one, but we have irons and also ironing boards at the front desk, so you can take one for an hour and then
return it back. Yeah. What about the clothes that get dirty? Who's responsible for them? We already, I guess, discussed this, that we have...
Well, you are responsible for your clothes, but you can use the laundries on campus for the clothes.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's get him. Is there any dress code? No. There's no dress code. As long as you're being appropriate, I guess, and putting your clothes on, I guess anything will do.
Well, this previous year, there was a student from Bangladesh.
Yes,
I guess.
I believe so. Yes, I know.
During the winter, when it was really cold, he was with shorts
and wearing flip-flops.
Yes, and t-shirt, and everybody was wondering, oh, poor guy, maybe he's very cold, but in fact, he told us that he feels comfortable. Exactly. Everyone decides for himself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's your own preference, as long as you feel comfortable and as long as it's decent. Again, like, you know, you're covering whatever you're supposed to cover. Yeah, that's okay. Next question: how can we become something from the student council? I cannot see because of the arrow; it's so small. Just a second. A part of the student council group.
Well, I guess this is about the student government.
Isn't student counseling is the guys helping with the different...
Well, we have classes. Student advisors.
Yes.
Student counseling is maybe not exactly the same, but at the beginning of the year, all the clubs, all the open positions also in different offices will be announced to you so that you can get information and you can apply for whatever you want and you think that is good for you. True.
Is there Wi-Fi available, disposable in our rooms?
Yes.
Yes. You're gonna get it after a couple of days, I believe, of you being here during the orientation.
Well,
I think.
Second day is
as far as I remember, yes. It takes a day for sure to get it, but you will. Greetings, may I ask if we're allowed to arrive on campus a day or two before, I guess, before orientation week to settle in the dorms?
Well, the earliest day when you can arrive is Monday, 27th of August. The official check-in is on Tuesday, 20th of August, but you can come the day before, no problems.
Nobody will kick you out.
Unfortunately, if you come during the weekend, I'm afraid there will be nobody to help you.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Next question. We skipped a little bit, but there was a question about can we bring hair products such as iron, straightener, curler? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can, but please be careful. These are fire hazardous appliances, so you really need to make sure that you unplug them after use.
Just make sure you're safe with the electronics, otherwise it's all good.
Well, cooking appliances are not allowed in your room. You cannot cook in your room. You cannot also use a heater because we have central heating. It's warm.
It feels good during the winter. It's very warm.
But such things that may cause fire are forbidden,
unfortunately. Based on the visa issues, I think I will arrive on 4th of September. Is it going to cause me problems?
Well, if you if your visa is delayed and you cannot come at the start of the orientation, I advise you to contact registrars and also your contact person from admissions, because maybe you will miss things that are important for you. So make sure to inform the people that you're in contact that you will be late and when exactly you are planning to arrive in Blagoevgrad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are there mixers, blenders in the shared kitchens?
Well, mixers for sure. Blenders, I'm not sure right now. But you can bring your own, don't worry. You can bring your own, use it in the kitchen and take it to your room. No problem with this.
Hey there, can we have a slight view of the dorm rooms?
Well, not right now.
Not right now, obviously, because I guess we can maybe find some pictures or some visuals that Nadia will upload tomorrow, maybe to the group. We'll see what we can do about that. I mean, we already had a video of like the campus situation, but yeah, we will try to upload some pictures maybe if possible. But yes. Okay, next question. Okay. On weekends, are we provided with food or we have to cook them ourselves or order from somewhere? Well,
you're free. Canteen is working without a day off. So yes. During the weekend, you can still go to the canteen and eat whatever you want. You can cook, you can go to the town and buy food. It is up to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar that it's forbidden to put things up on the wall with tape, etc., but it's also said that we can get. I cannot see. So my question is, how can we put, for example, a poster? Because I love posters.
Well, you can put posters. No problem with this.
Tape, I believe.
The problem is if you use nails that can damage the wall. But you can stick posters with other more flexible things that cannot damage the paint.
Yeah. I mean, I believe as long as you don't damage, like, you know, something visible happens to the wall, it's okay to use tape at least, as long as I know.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Since you're not damaging anything, you can hang whatever you want.
How much do we have to pay to do the laundry?
Well, I think the last year it was 5 leva per wash.
Yeah.
This is outside company that serves the laundry, and it is up to them to set the price. I guess this year it again will be 5 leva per wash.
Yeah.
Plus, you can use your own detergent.
Yeah. And it's going to be cheaper, I believe.
Yeah, it's one left cheaper.
Yeah. Is there something like a fridge where we can keep our food? Yes, you have fridge in every room. Don't worry about this. Food. Is it necessary to bring a laptop or other available computers that we can use? Yes, there are computers. There's a computer lab in every Scapto.
Also, there is one in the
the student centers as well. So, I mean, as long as you're sure that you don't need it like constantly and you're okay with sharing a computer with I mean, it's your account, but the computer is obviously shared with everybody else because this is just one big computer room. It's fine if you don't want to bring your laptop, but I would my personal recommendation, if you have a laptop, bring it with you, because you would want to, like, during those long nights and during different projects, you would want to use your own laptop. This is my recommendation.
It is more convenient because when you gather together with other people, you can do projects together and so on. If you're in the computer lab, it's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, you can survive without a laptop for sure, because we have computer labs, but it's just not that convenient to use it all the time. How much do we have to have per food per day?
You have paid already for meal plan. It means that when you go to the canteen or to the cafeteria, you pay with your student ID. It looks like this.
So you already have some money on there.
Yeah, you can buy whatever you need, food, water,
Yeah.
fruits also, but if you eat outside, maybe.
Or if you go to the store, obviously, well, I mean,
It very much
depends. It depends on how
depends.
much you eat and what you eat, and I mean, you can spend like 2 leva, I guess, per day if you don't have any other money. But it's also like
Average
yeah.
amount, you maybe need like 15-20 leva to buy whatever you want to eat.
Yeah.
Of course, you cannot go to a restaurant and 20 leva will not be enough. But if you buy regular food and, for example, cook yourself, that's not that much.
I mean, okay, if you 20 leva is not going to be enough for the restaurant, I will make a point on this. Like, if you go, I mean, if you go once, if you're talking about one time per day going to the restaurant or to the cafe, usually the check is average about, I don't know, 7-10, like for one person. But it depends once again where you're going. If you're just doing food from the store and you're not going out and you're not going out eating, but it depends on so many things, so it's very hard to say. For me, it was at least like I could survive on 10 leva per day, I guess, like normally.
Depends.
Depends. Yes. When the rotation week schedule will be available?
I guess very soon, maybe by the end of this week. The orientation that you can locate on the updated, because right now the orientation schedule is from the previous year, but by the end of this week it will be updated.
If you take a look at the previous one, it's pretty similar to what we usually have. So if you want to just the overview of what's going to be happening, I would say that it's pretty safe just to look even from the last year's schedule, but it should be available pretty soon. How do we take after reaching to Sofia, bus, train, or taxi? So to Sofia, usually it's more convenient to take a bus. Double both ways costs, I think, for students like 16 leva.
Well, the regular fee is 11.
Yeah. No, I think it's 10.
Depends on the
Well,
different companies.
Yes.
Price, but there are buses almost every hour during the day. Yeah. During the night, there are no buses, but I think there is one train around midnight.
Maybe.
If you take a cab, it could be a lot of money, approximately 100 leva. But you can contact our transportation office and you can hire a place in our shuttle that will go and take people that are coming during the night, for example.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you find the contacts of the transportation office, and they'll just inform them when you're arriving, the arrival time at Sofia Airport, and they will give you directions what to do and how much it will be. Usually it's shared between several students.
So it's cheaper, it's not that expensive. Is there any time limit to which we will not be allowed to dorms? No. I mean, as far as I understand the question, is there some curfew? You come late and the dorms are closed. No, because you have I think I had this question as well when I was a freshman, because I mean, whenever you're somewhere,
Yeah,
like,
you expect that it will
yes, like, you know,
at some point.
you cannot come in late. No, because first of
It's
all,
always open.
it's always open, because first of all, you have access with your cards. You open the
Yeah.
doors with your cards. Nobody else is opening the door.
Only
Yeah.
who possess such a
The
card
card.
can enter.
So you are free to go and come at any point of the day, night. Yeah. Best answer. Next. Can I renovate or repaint anything in the room in which I will be living? No. No. No permanent modifications of any
Well,
sort.
every year, every summer, when the students are not here, we are repairing the rooms. So could be that you are in a room that the wall is not fresh painted with some kind of maybe things that you don't like, but you cannot paint it yourself. You have to contact Residence Life and tell us that you have a problem. Whatever kind of problem you have, you need to contact us. You cannot do anything yourself, please.
Or you will be fined. That's always the answer. Like, if you do something that you're not supposed to do.
Well, we have
usually-
maintenance if something needs to be repaired.
Yeah, but I believe it's more like, you know, can I paint the room in a different color? Which is obviously the answer is no, because unfortunately or not. When will we get the program for our subjects? I believe it's during orientation week. You get all the list of all the classes.
You will get the academic catalog.
Yeah.
Where you will find description of every course. But when registering for courses, I guess you already have some kind of information, and also you will meet your advisors who will tell you more about the different courses.
Sure. Hey there again. One more question. If we arrive at Sofia, does AUBG have service to Blagoevgrad from Sofia? I think we already covered this. If you arrive at night, especially, just make sure that you tell us in advance. Do you pay to use the kitchen for cooking? Is there a problem if I use it almost every day? I have a meal plan to stick to. No, you don't pay. It's free. You're free to use it, I guess, at any point during the day, though.
Well, I'll explain more about this. You don't pay anything here except for the laundry.
Yeah.
You don't pay for the internet, you don't pay for the kitchen, you don't pay for the iron or for the vacuum cleaner, because you can take a vacuum cleaner from the front desk.
Okay, I believe we're fine right now. Sorry for the interruption, something happened. So we're talking about the mirrors. We usually don't have them in the rooms, but we have them in the bathroom. And if you want one in your room, you can buy it here. Don't
Don't bring a mirror.
Because you can buy. Yeah, you can buy them here. Sometimes in rare occasions there are mirrors left from previous students, but once again, it's not like a rule or anything. You might be just lucky to have one. How big are the rooms and how many persons are staying in a room? How big are the rooms?
Well, I'm not sure about how many square meters.
Yeah, because it's very.
But you have really a lot of space.
It's enough space, yes.
Yeah.
For usually it's 2 people in the room.
Yeah, you are 2 people in one room. The room can share the bathroom with another one. I explained this already, but in general, 2 students are living together in one room.
Okay. I wanted to ask if we're absent for a day or 2 from university for example, for a trip abroad or something. Can we excuse our absence or we cannot? How do I answer this question? Well, generally, it depends on so many things, though. I mean, it depends if you want to go for a weekend. Obviously, you can do whatever you want during your weekends, right? So you should be attending classes here, every single class, right? But also, your schedule can vary very differently from semester to semester, from person to person. So sometimes even you have a day off on Friday, for example. So there's like 3 days off in a row, and you can use those days to go somewhere. Otherwise, if you want to skip classes, that's totally up to you. Nobody's making you go to classes. It's your prerogative to have,
good, but there is no professor that would be happy if you're absent.
Yes. I mean, it all depends on the circumstances.
And also there are professors that can decrease your grade just because you're not attending classes.
I mean, okay, usually as a rule for every class, you can take up to you can have 2 or 3 absences, you're sick or something, and it shouldn't decrease your grade. But once again, it depends on the professor, it depends on the class, it depends on your schedule. So if you are planning something, just plan in advance, maybe even try to make your schedule work best for you. Or if you just really, really have to go somewhere, just talk to the professor and explain. And
you can inform.
Yeah, as long as you're doing all the tasks and all the homeworks and quizzes and midterms are okay, should be fine, I guess. Depends on you. It's up to you. Is it okay if I move in and then leave for a couple of days during the
same question?
Sorry, it's scrolling just ridiculously. During I guess, the semester, but okay, fine. It's a little bit
I don't know. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. You have a break during the semester. It's 1 week usually, when you can plan traveling around the country.
Yes.
Or even going to Greece or elsewhere. So.
Yeah. I mean, once again, as long as you plan everything in advance and you don't jeopardize your studies, it should be fine. I mean, you're allowed to leave from your room. Nobody is making sure that you're staying in your room, basically, usually. There was a question. You wanted to add something?
There is a question about the sport facilities.
Just wanted to. Are there any rooms for workouts? I mean, for sports, I want to start a healthy life. That's a great idea. Congratulations. We do have a gym. It is a very nice one. Everybody's going there. Sports room, kind of
in Skaftopara 1 and Skaftopara 2, there are, let's say,
like a big
rooms where you can practice different kinds of sports,
with
but not
mirrors.
Heavy.
Yeah, there are no equipment in those rooms, but
we have a fitness with such an equipment in our student center.
In the gym, basically.
Also, we have playgrounds.
Yeah.
Tennis courts, basketball fields, football field. So you have plenty of places to practice.
Also, I believe we do have some Pilates and all like this kind of
Yeah.
activities, like plans. Actually, we have a schedule and we have a person coming on campus and showing you, all different exercises and whatnot. So definitely you will have an opportunity to do so. Also, we have AUBG Olympics. This is single rooms. Do they have private bathrooms or you share in Skaptopar 1? Question about Skapto 1.
Well, single rooms here, what's the meaning? Because sometimes in some of the universities, there are many single rooms sharing a common bathroom. Here, the single room has own bathroom. It's private bathroom. That's why you pay more.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that currently all the single rooms are reserved. There are no more vacancies in single rooms. I'm sorry, you have to share with someone else.
Okay, wait. Can you please give us your contact email for additional questions, please?
Concerning residence life, just go to AUBG
Yeah.
website. There is a section under student services. You can see residence life and housing, and you can find the contact information there. Telephones, emails, whatever you need.
In the bathroom, is it a standing shower or a tub? It's a standing shower.
Standing shower.
Yeah. So much better than a tub. I believe that's for now all the questions that we. Okay, wait. Okay, I think it was one of the last questions for now. If you guys have any other questions, if still have. Okay, we do. When are the holidays and how long are they? So I can plan trips to the UK eventually in advance, so I prevent absence. We have academic calendar.
There is
well.
an academic calendar on the website. You can check when the breaks are.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 breaks during the semesters. In the fall, I think usually this the end or the beginning of November. It's different every year, but you can check.
The end of October and beginning of November usually. Yeah, correct.
Then there is a winter break when residence halls will be closed.
Yeah.
You have to leave to your country or live elsewhere. For usually 2 weeks. It's approximate. I'm not sure. Every year it's different. And again, another break during spring, and it's usually beginning of March.
Okay, we have more questions. I have to be absent from the campus in Blagoevgrad on the 8th of, and I'm so sorry because I cannot, it's very, okay, let me answer another question for now. Are there any other jobs in the university for the first year students?
Well, the beginning of every semester, all the jobs are announced. You can ask for work-study positions. Many offices offer such positions. You have to be curious and find about where there are vacancies. Some of the positions require, for example, to speak Bulgarian in international student services, for example, because the kind of service requires that you speak Bulgarian. Mm-hmm. But also you can apply for many other positions in different offices, for advisors, for even in the sports center you can be.
I will advertise. Actually, in my office, in the marketing office, if any of you guys are interested in taking pictures or taking videos, we are looking for interns, and it's a paid position per hour. There's some money, and also it's a great chance to gain some experience and for your portfolio.
We offer many different opportunities. Just be curious, find them,
ask people around, come to the offices, and you're like, hey.
There will be announcements, so don't worry, we try to reach you in all possible ways.
True. Okay, this question. I have to be absent from the campus in Blagoevgrad on the 8th of September, which is, I'm looking at it right now, Saturday, for an event. Will it be a problem if I leave the day before? I can cancel if it would cause any sort of problem. Once
If
again,
it's Saturday, no problem.
but the person is asking if he leaves like on Friday, so he skips Friday, you know, if any possible classes. Once again, if you have classes on Friday, talk to the professor and see if he...
I guess this will be the first day of class,
Yes,
so you better be
also.
there.
Yeah, actually, like, it could be your first class, so just...
It's good to be there.
Yeah, it's good to be there. Once again, nobody's making you do anything. It's up to you to decide.
The first class means that the professor will explain what his classes will be about, what he will require, and things like this that are really important. So it's better if you don't miss it.
Yeah. Okay. Are students who the person? Okay, I understand. Same question based on the random choosing male student.
Same gender.
Same gender.
We have no mixed rooms here.
So don't worry, I guess.
Girls live with girls, boys live with boys. If you're married, you're free to go and live off campus.
So actually, you just once again on our website we have an email for the marketing office. So just find an email, or I will share the contact somewhere here. Or you come here and you just come to our office.
Ask for Nastya.
Yes. Our office is on the 3rd floor of ABF Student Center, and just talk to me. And there's no particular preference on the device you use. You can even, like, you know, shoot on the iPhone sometimes.
Well, have in mind that the open positions are some interviews or whatever, so be prepared.
Yeah.
For example, you're applying to the marketing, you can bring things that you have done already, photographs or whatever. That's what I would have.
Portfolio. If you have something to show, show it. What will we have to bring to classes? I mean, do we bring regular things such as pen, copybook? Bring yourself. First of all, go to classes. Second, it depends on the class, because for some classes you will not need to write down so as much as, you know, be present and listen and talk and discuss and just have a book for the class. But this is later. The professor will tell you what you need exactly. So I guess for the first classes, for the introduction classes, just bring yourself, bring a notebook and a pen to write down with and any information, you know, and that would be enough. Otherwise, for the math class, I guess a calculator. But this is specific for.
Okay, that's why we have orientation week.
Yeah.
So that you.
Just for the first class, make sure you come there and maybe you have something to write on. Just.
Yeah, plus every professor usually used to give you sheets with explanations, what you will need.
Okay. No, again. Okay, what specifically I should bring with myself when I arrive? She's close. As we've already mentioned,
we have replied already. Yeah. You can check the website. Under the section for freshmen, there is a question what to bring. Just click there and you will see a list with.
Okay, actually there is a continuation a little bit. Close, cold or warm, fall and winter. Maybe just mention a little bit about weather. Winters are, would you say cold?
Well, depends
from where you come.
Where are you coming from?
Yeah.
I would say that the temperatures here are average. During the winter, we can have temperatures below 0, but not more than 10. This is
like max. Yes.
Warmer time, September, we can expect like more than 30 degrees Celsius. You can even go to the swimming
Yeah,
pool.
September is usually very hot. So if you're planning to bring clothes just for like, you know, first couple of months, maybe you don't want to bring a lot of stuff and you know that you're gonna buy stuff later, this is totally fine. Like just bring your, you know, clothes.
Still, it's good to have
Yeah.
a warm jacket.
Yeah, obviously, because you know nights and evenings are going to be colder, especially in September. So yeah, just look up the weather a little bit. But personal belongings, once again, as we already discussed, and linens, I would recommend is the most important thing for your room. Otherwise, everything else you can buy here. Are there any good malls where we can go shopping? There are a couple of malls in Blagoevgrad specifically, like big chain stores that are clothing ones. We have H&M, so this is pretty convenient because if you need something urgently, you can always go there. Otherwise, yeah, there are like two or more even malls.
Well, Blagoevgrad is
It's a
not
small
a
city.
really big city.
Yeah.
It's a small city with maybe 60,000 citizens, plus the students, maybe 70, 80,000. The good thing about the size of the city is that you can reach everywhere by walking. It's a young city. Many students are living here. There are a lot of places that you can go for it, for fun. You can spend your time very well, I would say. There are many shops, really, but not that many. You cannot expect that we have.
Yeah, like a big shopping mall, I wouldn't say so, but once again, if you need something urgently and just, you know, you can always find something here.
And the good thing is that Sofia is only 1 hour
Yeah.
away from here. If you need something specifically,
Yeah.
you can take the bus and go for 1 hour, even for one day. Go in the morning, be here in the evening.
That's what usually students do, you know, like a big shopping day. They go to Sofia, they go to a mall there. Yeah, spend the whole day there. What's the postal address in the uni in case I want to receive my personal packages online or from my family back home?
2700, 2700.
Just so that we don't mess with the address right now here, you know, verbally, I would just suggest once again, just Google UBG address and which
plus
one?
you can find the address in the contact information of the university.
Yeah.
It's written there.
I mean, we will not miss it. It will end up somewhere like in the in our offices. So you will get your package if you really want to. Okay, what about the language spoken by citizens? Well, citizens outside of the university, they usually speak Bulgarian because you're in Bulgaria. Some of them, especially the younger generation, I guess they do understand English, like
and many
more or less
can understand and speak Russian.
Russian as well. So if you're from Slavic country, but with more time spent here, you will come along with the language. You will learn language, most probably understand.
You can study Bulgarian also.
Yeah.
There are courses for Bulgarian, but
it's always good. Yes.
At the beginning, you just need few words to communicate with people. They are really good trying to
very
to
nice
understand
people.
you.
Okay, hello again. Sorry for the interruption. When we go maintenance in our rooms. Unfortunately, the translation did not work properly. Right? Yes, you can leave everything in your room. Nobody's coming and getting your stuff.
The only thing that is done during the winter in the rooms is that the staff will enter to wash the bathrooms. So it's good to take off everything from the bathroom to the room. Otherwise, they will take it out. That's the better thing if you do it yourself. And also for the maintenance, maybe they will just come and check, but you can leave everything in the room.
Okay, so there's no difference with means of the postal staff, for example, who did administration office by receiving my stuff. Like, is there some specific office that students can send? Because I've never had anything sent to me personally. So what office is it usually sent?
Well, if you're receiving mail, or so if you have parcel from your relatives, there is an office that deals with this. This is purchasing office. And when you come, you will receive a student handbook. All these things are described there, plus the address that your relatives can send mail. So make sure that you check this when you arrive on campus.
Okay. Do we have table lamps in our dorm rooms? No, I believe we don't have any table lamps, like the stand. No, it's just regular.
You can bring your own,
or buy it here. Don't overpack. But yeah, there's this regular light and everything else. So what do we have in our rooms? Like, it's just basically a table, a bed, closet. Yeah, the usual stuff that you like really need.
Usual stuff that
you will, chair obviously.
We will have a regular chair, not a specific one for computer, for example. But many students are buying or bringing their own computer chairs that are more comfortable.
Okay, there was a question about can we stay on campus during winter break or other breaks. During the winter break, as we discussed already, you unfortunately cannot. You have to leave for like 2 weeks approximately. It is. During other breaks, spring break or fall break, summer is that. Summer, you cannot stay here during summer as well because it's very long.
During summer, the residence halls are used for.
They're not closed.
They are not closed, but we have groups here, summer camps and everything else. So you put your belongings in a storage, summer storage. You have to vacate your room, but you can leave things in the storage. And when you come back in the fall, you can take your belongings from the storage and put them back into the room.
Yeah. Otherwise, during fall break and spring break, you are free to stay
in the room. You don't need to take off anything and move it out.
Yes. Are there any banks we can have our individual account? I mean, I'm 17. Can I have a bank account by myself with international passport? I'm not.
Well, I'm afraid I cannot answer this question, but I advise you to contact the International Student Services Office with your question, and they will give you information. I'm sure that you can open a bank account even if you are less than 17 years old, but cannot give you a precise answer to this question. Your contact person is Pavlina Pavlova from International Student Services.
I cannot see this word. Is it okay if I check in and then I guess leave during the orientation week to get my visa? I did not really understand the question. Like, you come here?
I think I can understand it. If you can enter the country without a visa, you can come for the orientation and then get back to your country to take your visa. But all these questions are to be discussed with Pavlina Pavlova, who I already mentioned. Please contact International Student Services with questions regarding your visa problems or whatever issue connected to entering country and so on.
Is there a swimming pool in Blagoevgrad? Yes, there is. A very nice one. It is a little bit further away than, all the stuff in the city, but you can get there by taxi.
And also you have discount.
Yes, you have, I guess, a student discount, and by taxi it will take you just a couple of minutes to get there, and it's not expensive at all. The taxi. So yes, we do have it. I have heard about the work and travel program. So is it disposable for every student? Yes, you are free to participate in the work and travel program. When you will come here, you will find out more about it, and there are a lot of. Actually, I would Hi again. If you guys have any other questions, now is the time to ask them.
So even now, but anytime you can contact your admissions counselors that you communicate with. You can figure out different email addresses at the website to contact the Residence Life and Housing, the International Student Services, as I told you already, and all the different offices. Ask questions, don't worry, you can call, you can email, we will try to answer all your questions.
Okay, there's the last question. May you answer my question again, please? There was an interruption. Can you write the question once again, because it is hard to go up because I don't know who asked which question. So
I guess this is about the work and travel.
Because there's another question about work and travel before this one. Someone from Azerbaijan is asking whether he needs to do all the procedures, work and travel procedures, in his country or here, and curious about visa. So everything connected to work and travel, all the application process is happening from here, from Bulgaria, from Blagoevgrad, actually. It's not very complicated, and the visa, you do everything here. So for the visa interview, for example, you will be going to Sofia, to American Embassy, and since you have a long-term visa and a lichna karta, if you're a foreigner, you can do it from here. So no need to worry about it.
No need to go to your own country to get a US visa.
Everything done.
You're doing everything here in Bulgaria.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Oh my God. Okay. Can you briefly explain about work and travel programs in the summer? Which countries, how much you stay there, what's the average amount of money students are able to take? This is such a huge topic. You will get to know more about this during the orientation week. For now, what I can say, a work and travel program is every student can participate. It is for states, for United States of America. So you're going there during your summer, usually 3-4 months. Average amount of money a student is able to make depends on you, solely on you. I heard some people make ridiculously big sum, but and as much as you want to work, as much as you can earn on a position, it depends. But you will learn about it during your first week and further on. Based on what you've heard from friends and colleagues, how free are okay, wait. How free are we there, and do we know what we are before we arrive? And search starts as soon as we arrive. What we are. what? I cannot see the word. Um, I don't see. Can you understand what's the word here? Because I don't really understand the.
That's difficult for me to understand. So how free are we?
What we're doing before we arrive or the search starts as. I don't really understand the question because are you talking about
if it is connected to the work and
travel? This is different.
If you're asking about how free are here, of course you're expected to participate classes, to do your projects.
Yeah.
This is why you are here.
To study.
In your free time, of course, you're free to do whatever you want.
Maybe he's asking about work and travel search starts as we arrive.
Maybe.
If you're asking about work and travel, once again, like a lot of information is going to be delivered to you during your first week of being here. So just
work and study is not the thing that you have to work and travel that you have to worry about right now. When you're here, you will have enough time to figure out all the details connected to work and travel.
It's about the work and travel program. Well, once again, we're talking about work and travel program right now. Just wait until you arrive. Everything that you need to know for now that anyone can participate, and usually everything is taken care of here in the city. Like you just have to go to Sofia for the visa interview. You can find the job yourself, or an agency for some money will provide you with one. Depends on you. Someone is asking about, I have an American passport. I'm an American plus Bulgarian citizen. I guess the visa interview is not going to be an issue for you, so it's even easier. But this is better to discuss with the agency once you come here, the agency that takes care of all the procedures for work and travel program.
Okay, and you will find out the answers soon.
Okay, well, I have two choices in my education: business administration, international relations. Well, I have to choose after coming to Bulgaria. Yes, you should choose only after coming to Bulgaria and only after you've taken some courses and decided for sure what you want to do. You have, I believe, like 2 years of deciding before declaring your major, so you can, try and choose and see what fits you. So no pressure right now, just come here, enjoy your time, take classes. If you already know what you're doing, great. If you don't, great as well, just improvise. Dun, 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 dun. How many bathrooms is in the dorm building? I mean, if it will get busy, sorry for out of topic. This
we will have plenty of time to use your bathroom. In the case there are 4 people using one bathroom because we have 2 doubles sharing bathroom and toilet, I don't think that this will be a problem because the students have different schedules. Some of them have classes in the morning, some have at noon, in afternoon. The latest one is at
5:45,
and will be over at 7. So we never had problem like this. At least nobody complained.
I usually never had a problem with that. Like there is no traffic in the bathroom. I mean, if you really need to go, also we do have like public restroom downstairs on the first floor of every Skaftavara.
Outside of your room or the suite where you're living, there are other toilets that you can use.
Otherwise, usually no problems with that. One more out of topic question: after 4 years, what do we do? Internship on our major or master? Oh, I'm
Good
sorry.
question.
This is
Good
amazing
question.
question. What do I do with your life? With my life? Well, it depends on you. You got your diplomas because it's a few of them, and you're free to do internship or a master's degree or work or take a year off or don't work.
Or marry.
Or marry and don't work. No, but seriously, like usually students do internships during their third or fourth year as well. If you want to, nobody's making you, obviously, but it's different for everyone. Like half of the people.
Depends on your major.
Yeah.
Depends on what you really want to do.
Yeah. Half of the people, they continue with the master's degree. Half of the people start working. A lot actually, are taking just, some time off to think what they really want to do and just, maybe to relax and unwind after the university life because it's,
Well, my daughter graduated last year.
Oh.
And asked her whether she wants to go for master's, and she said, "Oh, I don't want to study anymore. I'm going to make money."
Yay! Well, maybe she's gonna do master's degree after.
But
nobody knows.
It depends.
Also, just don't feel pressured at this point because 4 years is a lot of time here. It will feel like crazy, quick and fast and slow at the same time. So just come here and enjoy your time here and don't think about what you're gonna do, like, specifically, oh, I'm gonna do master's degree or I'm gonna do this. Just enjoy it and see, like in the last year. That's would be my advice, I guess.
Okay, there is a question about
Yes.
the gym, whether it is free. Yes, all the sports facilities are free. As I told you, only laundry is paid.
Yeah, only laundry is paid. Everything else. Is it possible to get a job in USA after finishing AUBG? It is possible. Everything is possible. Again, depends on your major, depends on your GPA as well. So study and be a good student. Also, it depends because a lot of, oh no, actually, this is about master's degree. But yeah, it depends on your experience as well. Like if you did some internship during your studies, for example, it will be, I would say, easier because, all the companies, they're still looking for experienced people. They want to see what you've done before, where you've worked maybe on some projects, how responsible and how creative, and depends on the field you are. So just depending on your field, maybe do internships and study well, and everything is possible. Can I install a sound system home theater in my room? Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, this is interesting.
You can.
Yes, I believe you
But
can.
please make sure that you
the noise, the
keep
sound.
to the quiet hours and you do not disturb your roommate, neighbors, floor mates in the building.
Otherwise, yeah, as long as you don't damage also walls and no nails in the walls and all this jazz. A couple of more moments for the last questions, if any. Better on topic. Otherwise, once again, I will maybe leave my contact here if you want to contact me, especially for the internships or something like this. Any office is available at your disposal. Oh, math on my SAT was don't need to take math placement examiner. I'm not sure about the SAT score because it was a long time ago for me. So I don't.
The person from admissions that you're in contact.
Yeah, so this is more for people responsible for classes, and because I honestly don't remember about the SAT and the math. I know that you have to take the introductory course if you have some lower results on SAT, but
okay.
First, now one touch the walls, no worries. That's great. Thank you. Okay, is there a parking space that is free and at the same time somewhat? Oh, that's what we didn't discuss. More secure than parking somewhere in Bulgaria.
Yeah, if you're asking about the parking space, yes, we have parking space that is paid. I think it was 20 level per 6 months the previous
like
year. The same, but also there are places where you can park your car for free, and it's very close to the residence hall, so don't worry about this. If you're asking whether it is safe, well, it is safe, but there is always a risk. There is no special watch for the parkings. They are separated from the others, but still they are open. There is no fence. So it's up to you to decide whether to bring your car, to have special insurance.
Yeah. Honestly, in Blagoevgrad, you wouldn't need a car. I don't know.
The payment that is done for the parking is because this way you secure your place. Otherwise, you cannot be sure whether you will find a place to park.
My last question: are there any bikes that we can borrow for free?
Yes, there are bikes. You can hire bikes from the front desk. Resident assistants will be happy to serve you.
Yes. Oh, are there any concerts where talented students, like me, can show our talents? There are plenty of student clubs that you can join. Musical, one of them.
And first of all, during the orientation, you will have the opportunity to show your talents. Make sure to sign up.
Yeah. Also, there is a club fair, I believe, during the orientation week. So you get to know all the different clubs that we have. Talent shows happening during orientation week usually. Yes. So you will have a plenty of choice to showcase your talent. We cannot wait to see it or hear it. Okay, I would just a few more.
Whether the parking, the paid parking is covered from rain, it is not. It is open.
There is nothing above the parking. Yeah, it's just like a spot. It's basically like a, like this little
where you can park your car, but nothing special.
It's not closed from the rain or anything.
Not like a garage.
Yeah, it's open space. Yeah. Anything else? Once again, if any questions later on, just find us.
You can find our contacts on the webpage.
Yes. Okay. I believe that
we'll be happy to see you in person.
Yes,
very soon.
I'm getting excited very much.
Still, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Does AUBG have sports clubs?
Many sports clubs.
Well, the main one is Olympics. AUBG Olympics. They organize big Olympic events every single year. Otherwise,
football.
Football as well. Yes.
American football.
Soccer as well.
Yeah, I mean soccer. Saying football. American football. Basketball. We have also, I think, other kind of sports clubs, but we have Olympics. This is the club,
biggest, one of the biggest clubs.
Combining all the sports, and you can practice whatever you want. Just make sure to contact them and ask your questions.
Yes. There are people thanking us. Thank you guys for being here, for asking all those questions. It was a pleasure, and if you need us for anything else, just contact us as well. Marketing office here, and for you, Residence Life. Just Google AUBG Marketing or AUBG Residence Life, and you will get an email, and you can contact us. Can we get a scholarship if we're good at some sports? I'm not sure we have scholarships sports related. So. But maybe we will have one in the future. Maybe during your 4 years we will have one. So who knows? But as far as I know, no. Just showcase your talent and stay active. How's the flooring and the dorm carpet? There are some rooms, I believe, still.
Some of the rooms are with carpet. Some are laminated flooring. If you have a special requirements about the floor, please contact Residence Life and tell us what do you prefer, and we will make reservation in such a room.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, a couple more moments. I don't know. If you have a question right now, just type it like really fast.
You have 1 minute?
1 minute. The countdown begins. Are you guys excited about the orientation week? It should be one of the best weeks in your life. But for serious, it's very exciting.
Well,
it's very dynamic and
from my experience, every single student remembers
the
the
orientation
week.
Because it's like everything is so new, this new place and all those new people, and you're the student suddenly. And it's just very cool. I remember my orientation week fondly. Thank you for being here, and I guess that's it for now. And we're gonna see you very, very soon, in less than a month.
Yeah.
Actually.
Thank you.
Wow.
See you.
Thank you, guys. It was great talking to you. It was very fun. I loved it.
Because now